Okay, so, we've all seen this Tumblr post before, right? And everyone knows what it says. The reason American spellings are all messed up and wackadoodle... wackadoodle? I just don't want to swear at the start of a video, and that's what came out. Okay, the reason they're all messed up is capitalism.
But that's a lie.
Violet Sunflower here is wrong. Originally the script called for me to shout that, but, my whole family's asleep. This is Noah Webster. Yeah, that Webster. And then this is his brother, John Oxford. No, not that Oxford, I made him up. Anyway, so, Webster, he's a big fan of this new thing called the United States of America. And then one day, he's teaching at his private school, and he thinks, wow, I really hate the British. And also, spellings are really weird. I hope a British teenager never makes a comedic short-form video about my greatest achievement. I chose the worst point in the script to break, but in 1790, he releases a collection of essays and fugitive writings. And the preface of that work stated,
There is no alternative. Every possible reason that could ever be offered for altering the spelling of words still exists in full force. And if a gradual reform should not be made in our language, it will prove that we are less under the influence of reason than our ancestors. Reason.
If you can tell from the words flashing on the screen, or the weird stresses I used, some of his spellings didn't stick. This was further proved when he released his first dictionary in 1806, which featured some recognisable butcherings, or differences, such as draft instead of draft. Okay, I'll give you guys that one. And centre instead of centre. Some of his words didn't stick as much, though. Soup. Big fan of this one. Not a big fan of women. Yeah, that one's a bit weird. Oh, and that was not the natural way to start a sentence. Right, so I found what I think Violet Sunflower was talking about, which was when a singular newspaper called the Chicago Tribune ran a program it called Sane Spellings, where it implemented, albeit loosely, a handful of different spellings that featured missing letters, but also just other changes. This wasn't because of capitalism, though. It was just because their owner just had a big problem with phonetic spelling, or non-phonetic spelling, I should say. There's a lot of jokes to be made there about the current political state of America, the name of that program, and also just the dumb reason why. Just someone else... Yeah, you know the joke I'm making. Bonus fun fact, Webster founded the Connecticut Society for the Abolition of Slavery. And then, 40 years later, he wrote a textbook that, quote-unquote,
spoke of whiteness as the supreme race and declared Anglo-Saxons as the only true Americans.
Very confusing 40 years for him, apparently. Okay, I'm done now. But I have a request for you. I've got an itchy nose. I got a request for you. Comments. Not just for the algorithm, but because it's really itchy. But because I made this whole setup because I didn't quite have the money to build up my proper setup that I wanted to do over there. So this video is just a test, and if I've got this kind of down, then I'm gonna make proper video essays on things I really enjoy. And sorry, I forgot how to talk. And the name Nerdy Rambles will be really true because I've got there's a massive list of things I want to talk about. So let me know if this works. I also don't know how the audio quality is, so I might end the recording and none of this will be usable. That'd be fun. Thank you.
And now, a very respectable crash out.